Hi, folks. So, the reality when it comes down to it is, it ain't just Craig, is it? It's not just Craig McKay who's doing this. I mean, most churches believe that they should be presenting a safe space environment. Now, most churches do. Right now, the reason why people will be supportive of Craig and the way Craig is doing things is because the world is very much left leaning, and certainly younger people are very much left leaning. And right now, yeah, the understanding is from young people, the younger generation, that safe space is good, cancel culture is good. All of this, that if somebody judges something, even if that thing is demonic, then it's completely appropriate to judge, condemn, and not forgive that person because of that. That's the world. So, okay, we have to understand that these people are in the world. And the problem is, yes, you're supposed to be in the world but not of it, but that's not easy. That is not easy at all. Unless you're a strong individual, you can't really be in the world but not of it. Now, I'm not saying that I'm strong, because for me, I am the way I am because of my experiences in life. I didn't choose those experiences. Those experiences, well, maybe I did before I was born, but certainly once alive, I didn't choose those things. They happened. So I take no credit for them. And I take no credit for who I am, based upon those things, because, as in me being stronger as a person, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, again, that ain't down to me in any way, shape, or form. But yes, the reality is, someone who is weak, someone who is emotional as a person, yeah, of course. Of course, they're going to lean to what's accepted in the world, aren't they? Certainly, if it's that accepted by a whole generation, and the generation that's the most noisy, they will, they will pretty much, yeah. And that's why the churches have gone down that direction, because again, it's, yeah, people. Again, I don't understand. I don't understand why people want the easy path. I don't understand it. I don't. It makes no sense to me at all. And what I do not understand is where people won't go to God about things. That is insane to me. Now, again, it will be, because to me, the only one I could go to was God. So my whole life, really, certainly for the last 30 years, has been going to God. Going to God about things, because I've had no one else to go to. So the only one I could go to was God. So, of course, it makes no sense to me why people don't go to God. But again, I'm fully understanding that, well, I've never been them, have I? Because I've never been them. I've never been who they are, or, I've never had that situation where like they have, where they've got all these people. I mean, if you look at Craig McKay on Facebook, you would see probably at least a few hundred Facebook friends, right? And he works bloody hard to keep those relationships going, I imagine. Yes. For me, no. No, I think I've got 3 friends on Facebook. I don't particularly bother. Not really. Even less now, because, with Windows 11, Windows 11 is blinking annoying. Trying to get onto Facebook, you have buffering, 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 buffering. You've got to pretty much every day, every single day with Windows 11. If you want to get onto, it can be BBC Sport, can't do it, buffering. Facebook, buffering. BBC Weather, can't do it. So anything BBC, basically, buffering like mad. It just won't do it. It'll crash. Same as Facebook, same as other things, they will crash. What you have to do on a daily basis, you have to delete your cache, that thing on history and browsing history, all of that, you've got to delete that every day. And you've got to sign in to everything every day. And then maybe things will work. So the amount of times I've signed in to Facebook afresh and it's had to send a message to my phone, so has everything else. And every single thing you sign into now wants to send a message, a code to your phone. This is a new thing that they started about 5 or 6 years ago. And so therefore I don't even bother to sign into it anymore. I don't even bother to use Facebook. It's a waste of space now. And I'm going to delete it. I think I already have, actually. I think I still use Messenger sometimes. Well, that's how I was speaking to Craig, was Messenger. So I still use Messenger sometimes. But that's going to go as well soon. Yeah. But yeah, as I say, with this, society is where it is. Because society is where it is. If society then changes, if it goes more to the right, which would be the natural way it would go next, then, yeah, the whole idea of safe space, the whole idea of cancel culture, oh my goodness me. The people involved in that sort of stuff, they're going to find themselves cancelled. They are. Because right now we've had for a long time, a load of people in the middle that are being sort of quiet, while the younger generation have been incredibly noisy. The way the younger generation has been judging, that's going to come back on them. And that's going to haunt them big time. And it's going to haunt all those people, all those churches, all those filling stations and stuff like that have done that. Yeah. They're going to face such an incredible backlash. And you're going to see people like Craig McKay suddenly claim that they were never interested in safe space. They were never doing that. That wasn't something they ever did. They never, ever tried to cancel culture. Anyone. That's what they're going to claim. Because, when these people go for you, it can be quite ugly. And people will lie. And, it's not a situation I would want anyone to be in because it's going to be quite horrible. But it is. It's going to be quite unpleasant. But there you go. We are very much where we are. Now, is society going to change back into that direction? I don't know. No idea. Either that or Yeshua will return before that could happen. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Anything is possible. And so, well, put it this way. Yeah. Right now, we've got some interesting things going on in society. So, yeah. It's a case of what's his space for what's going to happen. But, yeah. If society leans more towards the right, then you're going to see all these places and all these people, churches, are going to suddenly now distance themselves from not only safe space, but the people that supported it. And I say, I would prefer people to turn their back on that before that happens. Because otherwise it will get ugly. So there you go. You take care. God bless.